The question for you, Jason, from the inbox: Skinner, Pickard, or Campbell? Who's your starter in Game 4?
Yeah, nobody put in Ollie Rodrigue, which that would have been my pick. Listen, I was like holding my tongue. I commented on the game. I watched the whole game yesterday. I did the late show on NHL Tonight. And the only thing I could say to Stuart Skinner is one, you have to go back to him. You just have to. It is what it is, because earlier on in the year, I was on a soapbox saying they should have mortgaged the future and got a backup plan at net, because again, it's, and I love Stu. He's a battler, works hard, but he was unproven in the playoffs, and you need a two-headed monster going into the playoffs if you want a chance. Now, I love Calvin Pickard, amazing human, great guy, great goalie for what he's done, serviceable. But I just thought the Oilers, if they were serious about making a cup run, they needed to just go get somebody. There's a lot of guys out there. There's Jake Allen was out there. You had Marc-Andre Fleury. We learned later that he didn't want to leave. You had a lot of guys. Kaapo Kähkönen. I was watching the Sharks and commenting on their games. I was like, Kaapo Kähkönen would have been perfect to come in, even though his numbers weren't great. I watched him ad nauseum in those 9-1 defeats, and it could have been 25-1 if it wasn't for him. And they didn't do it. They put confidence in Skinner, and he proved them right during the season. We can't go and say Skinner's a sieve in the season. He was great. But then now, once the playoffs have started and the pressure is mounted up, we've gotten back to this. I want to say it, in Game 1, and you heard Henrik Lundqvist talk about it. His stick placement is in. All of a sudden, it's gone to nothing. He seems like he's nervous. He's twitching. His blockers. He's not sound. He's kind of seems like he's guessing. And a lot of those goals, even last night, that low blocker, low glove. Now, albeit they're great shots by Brock Besser, but one of those has to be saved. You got to challenge that out more. It's you against Brock Besser. You got to get out, be confident. And even the goal with Lindholm, his stick is kind of held in his hand in a weird position. He's half in, half out on a poke check. Now, do you go to somebody else? I think they did a good job in pulling him. I would have pulled him after the third goal and said, listen, you're playing next game. We have confidence in you, but we need to spark something. Now, for Stuart Skinner, he needs to dust himself off, stop feeling sorry for himself, because you are the number one. Forget everything you hear in the media. Shut your phone off. Do whatever you have to do. You are the number one. Team's relying on you. Be confident. You can do it. That's the thing. It's like he can do it. It's there. But it's like something, he's got a mental block because he maybe thinks that he's going to get pulled, or I don't know what it is, but he needs to just listen. It's just hockey at the end of the day. Just play your game. He's capable of doing it. And he's just got to be more confident in everything. The way he plays the puck, he's got to be way more confident. Every time he comes out to play the puck, it looks weird. It doesn't look like in the season. He's got to get a little bit of fuck you in his game, and literally just, a little bit of Tim Thomas. Just fuck you. Mike Smith, just fuck you. I'm going to play my game. You guys are going to be fine with it. I might let one in, but I'm not going to allow in 2 or 3 or 4 of these kind of chintzy goals. And right now, the one thing is Vancouver's got way more confidence in their goalie than Edmonton does in Stewart, and they're confident they could beat him. But Stewart could easily turn the series around, because I think Edmonton's taking over in terms of majority of the play and ozone possession time. I mean, over last game, they had 7 minutes of possession time in the even strength offensive zone, and I think Vancouver had 2 minutes, which is huge numbers. So that's eventually going to things are going to start swerving in their favor, but he just needs 1 or 2 saves. Listen, Darcy Kemper did it with Colorado when they were dominating. I'm not saying this is the same team. It's not the same team as Colorado that year they won the cup, but all you got to do is just dust yourself off, put on your big boy pants. You're an NHL goalie. It's okay. You had a bad game. The most important game is the next game. Just have confidence in yourself, because there's no one else. It's just you. Again, if I'm him, I'm like, fuck, no one's coming to take my job. It's me. So just play that way. Play with confidence, because no one's coming to take your net. It's just going to be you and only you. And that's all you got to do. So seems easy, but
yeah. Easy peasy.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.